Hey there, Saber fans, Shamim here. Graflex time once again! Today we're looking at a Graflex 2.0 kit that has been weathered in a rustic style. Lots of grays and blacks and browns and reds. This weathering is achieved using a combination of aluminum black and then hand painting, and then the whole hilt has been clear coated in a semi-gloss clear coat. So the end result is a very old, used, rustic-looking hilt. It looks as if it has gone through quite a lot, and is all rusted and beat up and used. And that was the feel I was going for. It's set up in the Force Awakens configuration. I think this is sort of what the Maz Kanata lightsaber should have looked like. You know, it's fallen through Cloud City. It's gone through 30 years worth of God knows what before Maz Kanata finally picked it up. So it should have some signs of wear and tear on it. So this is sort of my version of what the TFA lightsaber should have looked like. Or maybe it did look like before Maz Kanata polished it back up again and put it in her box. It's running a Prizm5.1 soundboard. You have a royal blue, green, white tri-Cree XBE2 LED. It's a 28mm high bass speaker from KR Sabers. Super, super loud and crisp. You've got red button main activation and then top circuit card auxiliary switch. 6 different Graflex sound fonts. 18650 3.7 volt lithium ion battery. It's a removable battery in this case. Let me just open up the chassis and show it to you guys before we get her fired up. Unscrew the pommel. There you see your bass speaker. Give it a tap. There's your battery. There's your soundboard. There's some wiring. So this is a V6 chassis from Custom Saber Shop. I sanded the top lip down just a little bit to get it to fit perfectly. It's a great, simple chassis for a removable battery, if that's what you're going for, which is what I wanted to do on this hilt. So, yeah, let's get her fired up.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be.
The belonging you seek is not behind you. It is ahead.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Gotta put that on a Graflex. It's just so evil.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
I included the sacrifice sound font on here with a custom Maz boot up, just to imagine what the saber might have sounded like when Maz first picked it up, before she did some cleaning or maintenance on it. It might be very weathered and beaten up, just like the saber itself.
You underestimate my power.
original owner of the Graflex, Anakin. I think we're back to Graflex 4 now.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Great. All right, let's throw a blade in there and cycle through the different color presets that we have. Loosen your blade retention screw up here. Pinch the bunny ears. Out flies the weathered blade plug. It has been weathered a little bit on the gold to match. Or on the brass, not the gold. Slide in a 7/8 inch blade. Retighten. Let's look at the different shades of blue that we've got. This is sort of a nice Arctic blue. Goes into cyan. We've got green. So this is white. This is sort of a silver. It's white with just like 200 blue instead of 1023. And you've got a sort of viridian green, which is green with maybe, I think, 500 or 600 white added in. Royal blue with a little bit of white. This is sort of a pale lavender in person. Straight royal blue. Medium blue. And then we're back to the Arctic blue that we started out with. Beautiful flickering on the blade lockup, and you've got your pulse. Lightsaber is alive. It's pulsing just a little bit, sort of randomly. I love the pulse settings on plector boards. They're really, really nice. Let's go to the sacrifice font.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be.
I want to show the intense blade flicker on the sacrifice font.
Close your eyes. Feel it. The light. It's always been there. It will guide you. The saber. Take it.
Some of the fonts have multiple boot up sounds, and the Prizm will randomly play the boot up. So I think I will switch. This is Graflex 7, my Graflex 7 font. I think I'll switch to a better boot up sound. I need a weapon. You have one. This is probably my favorite, so I think I'll switch it to that before sending this saber off.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
You're gonna die! For the truly sick at heart.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
God, I can't wait for The Last Jedi. I'm so excited.
You underestimate my power.
Alright, one more. Thanks for bearing with me.
This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
Did I miss it? Ah, frack, I did miss it.
I'm not afraid. You will be. You will be.
Now y'all get to listen to some more quotes while I find it again.
Come get it.
There's another one from Force Awakens. Anyway, it was that last Maz quote. That's what it was.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Alright, here we go. This should be it.
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to you.
Very, very intense flickering on this one. And it becomes even more insane when you add in the lockup. So yeah, sorry for that long thing. I just really wanted to show off the blade flickering because I love the blade flickering. Anyway, so yeah, this Graflex is going up for sale. Link is below. So if you're interested in owning this very rustic weathered Graflex from The Force Awakens, hit up the link below, send me a message with any questions or if you want to buy it. I love Graflex time. It's just, there's something very, very special about holding a Graflex. This is the first lightsaber we've ever seen on screen. Yeah, there's something very nostalgic and special about it. Even though it may be somewhat impossible to duel with, you know, you can still find a decent grip on here with your thumb right below the red button, not holding the clamp. This is how I like to hold it. My hand goes right over the glass side. It's pretty comfortable, or even underneath the glass side. So I don't know. It's easy for me to hold and duel with. Some people who like to do more, or with bigger hands, maybe they don't like it so much. I don't know. In any case, I think it's great. And I love Graflexes, and I always love doing Graflex installs. So thank you all so much for watching. Link is below again. This is up for sale if you want it. They're up for sale if you want them. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.